These past few months have been overwhelmingly busy, and I feel like I'm chasing my tail here, and I'm extremely fortunate for it. I've driven over 3,000 miles in the past 30 days. My name is Sebastian Stoneham. Hello. I live full-time in my 1985 Volkswagen Vanagon, and in this episode, we're gonna go check out another Volkswagen Vanagon. And today we're gonna go look at that van. We are looking at an 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon. It's yellow, it's really clean. However, we did go look at it yesterday, full disclosure, and during the test drive, the oil light kept coming on, so that's not a good thing. It might need a new engine. We're gonna go to Harbor Freight and pick up an oil pressure tester, and then we're gonna go to AutoZone and rent a compression tester and run some tests before we make any decisions on this here Volkswagen Vanagon. Alright, we just got a compression tester with the 14mm threads, and we'll use this to check the cylinder health on the engine in the Vanagon. It's a stock 1.9, so I gotta go back to when I had a 1.9 and remember all those sizes and whatnot. So I think we'll go to Harbor Freight now and pick up a oil pressure reader or whatever, just like a generic one with a bunch of fittings and whatnot. So okay, never mind. I just went back in because I googled what fitting I needed and they had it. It's iQuest Performance Gauge Accessories. It has an M10x1 male fitting and some MPT fitting for the input or whatever, so that's gonna work perfectly for the oil pressure tester that we're gonna go get at Harbor Freight right now. Now that we finally have all of the things to do this job, well, here's the van in question. So you might be wondering, Sebastian, what the hell are you doing looking at another van? You already have a Volkswagen Vanagon. Well guys, this story starts with a girl. Her name is Ray, and I'm sure you could have guessed it, but we're dating. But no matter how hard I've tried to talk her out of this decision, she just won't listen. She currently has a reliable truck with a truck camper. But as of recently, she's been looking for something a little bit smaller and easier just to run around in. Okay, yeah, I'll take a little bit of influential blame for this purchase, but for the record, Facebook Marketplace has just as much blame as me. This is a 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon Westfalia. They've got the 1.9 water boxer in them, which isn't known to be the most reliable engine in the world if not maintained properly. We took it for a test drive yesterday and everything went great. The brakes were a little bit shaky and the oil light kept coming on deceleration. Luckily, the owner Eric is super chill and we told him we would, take a step back and think about it. So of course we dropped our tools and went for a bike ride. We are currently in a very small ski town in northwestern Montana called Whitefish. Despite being a small mountain town, Whitefish has top-notch restaurants, coffee shops, and breweries. But we're not here for any of that. We're here for a cool van and to bike around and explore the area. Oh yeah, did I mention that this is about 25 miles from the west entrance of Glacier National Park? Yeah, I love it here. We're back at Eric's house and it's starting to get pretty late. We did manage to get the oil pressure tested, and at idle it was about 9 psi with the engine fully warmed up, and once we set it at like 2000 rpm we were seeing like 30 psi. According to the internet, the oil pressure should be pretty good. Not 100% sure, need to do a deeper dive in the forums to be 100% sure. As for now, it's good. Like I said though, it's getting late, so we were gonna go find somewhere to camp out, but Eric just offered for us to sleep in front of his house. Yeah, I think we're gonna cook some dinner now, make the bed, and try and get the best sleep that we can here on the side of the road in front of the guy's house who we're potentially going to buy a 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon from tomorrow. We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, it's the next day now, and we are going to do a compression test on this here van. So I think we're looking for like 150, give or take, PSI out of each cylinder, and we rented this from AutoZone yesterday, which is the, I don't know what thread type, but it should work with the 1.9 motor. Probably don't have to do this with every van you buy, but I mean, I know these 1.9s well enough that I hate them, so it's worth doing. And if you find a cool person that is selling it that will let you do this, then it's definitely worth doing. And if they don't let you do it, then you have your answer. How to buy a Volkswagen Vanagon. I'm just going finger tight on these threads. It doesn't need to be tight. I've never had it tight, but it should, within the first like couple cranks, it should shoot on up and like 100, 120, and hopefully at like 150. That's what we're looking for in all 4 cylinders. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
I think that usually does a trick. We can always try that and see.
I'll just crank it maybe like 5 cranks, and then we got nothing. Maybe we should just like push this on and idle it and see if it shoots.
Yeah, I don't really know how that works.
Yeah. Nothing.
It's gotta at least be some compression.
Yeah. Okay. It's like. Anything? Huh? Gotta be more than that. We're gonna try another cylinder, just to see if we're doing it right. I don't know. I'll take this off. Yeah, that lens has been. Yeah, see, these have an O-ring on it, so you don't need to crank down on it. I wouldn't want to. This looks like a stainless steel going into either magnesium or aluminum head. Yeah. The last thing you want to do is strip out spark plug threads. The internet said not to run it, just to crank it with the starter. So we'll try that. So we got the ignition coil wire off of the distributor cap, and we'll see what it looks like. Good.
Actually worked.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that's not good.
We have no compression in that cylinder, or
okay,
we did something wrong.
We're going back to the other cylinder.
That was like good. Literally nothing.
The other one.
Why? Okay, we're on to this cylinder. We'll see what this reads. What are we thinking? It runs on 2 cylinders. That is not good. However, the rest of the van is super clean. It's running on 2 cylinders. We checked the oil pressure because it was throwing an oil light, and then we checked the compression on all 4 cylinders. The back 2 cylinders, cylinder 1 and cylinder 3, showing 0 compression, just cranking the warm motor over just off the starter with the distributor wire unplugged, and it was showing at 0. However, we did run the engine with the distributor wire plugged back in, ran the engine on cylinder 1 and cylinder 3, and they were showing, I think cylinder, I don't know, whichever one's on the driver's side was showing 60 psi or 65 psi with it running, and then the other side was showing, I think, like 90
running.
psi running, so everything's
The
warmed
oil
up.
pressure was good though.
Oil pressure was good. On the low end it was 9 psi at idle, warm idle, and then at 2000-ish RPM was around 30 psi. So the Google says that was good enough. But the top end is not there. It might need piston rings at the very worst, or just a sticky valve or a varnished valve. But we're gonna go see if Ray could buy this thing now. Probably have to come back with a better game plan to pick it up. Pretty funny that we camped out in front of his house last night.
He invited us in for coffee and pastries this morning too.
Yeah, how awesome is that? So we're gonna go hit him with a really low number.
This is my bill of sale.
She just bought a 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon with 2 cylinders and 0 scratches or rust.
This could be really good or really bad.
I cannot wait to show you guys the van. It's so clean. And I think I could fix the engine, but I think a lot of things. So we'll see. I mean, either I fix the original 1.9 with 160 something thousand miles on it, or we just Subaru swap it. We have made it back to beautiful western Montana now, and we've come up with a game plan to go pick up Ray's newly acquired 1984 Volkswagen Vanagon. And we were thinking, since it's running on 2 cylinders, I mean, we could tow it back, but I really think that it has a really strong, really good motor in it. So we're gonna go up there in a couple days and try and drive it back down. It's about a 3-hour drive from Whitefish. So if we run into any issues, I've got all my tools, and I'm pretty sure we could fix it along the way. I'm super excited to show you guys the van because I think this is the cleanest Volkswagen Vanagon that I've ever seen, especially one for sale here in Montana. The story goes that it was sitting in this lady's garage for years and years, and she would take it out on a weekend trip here and there, just locally. And Eric bought it from this lady. She's owned it since 2008, and she would take it to the local shop to get worked on. It's got new AMC heads that were installed in 2018-ish, and it looks and sounds like a healthy motor, apart from the missing 2 cylinders that have 0 compression and the mystery oil light that keeps coming on. We'll sort all that out. Worst case, we buy a Subaru and Subaru swap it in like a weekend. No big deal, because the resale on a van like this is only gonna go up for what Ray paid for it. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, don't forget, if you liked my content, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. And hit the like button if you like this video and you want to see more. I'll keep pushing them out. I'm gonna be starting this van build on my 1985 Volkswagen Vanagon Westfalia probably next week. So I'll see you guys then.